Zayan had never been the jealous type. He trusted his wife, Alina, more than he trusted anyone else in the world. They had been married for 7 years, and though the spark had dimmed a little, as it often does in long marriages, he still believed they were solid. So, when Alina told him she was heading to her friend's birthday party on Saturday night, Zayan simply smiled and wished her a good time. She claimed it was a girls-only gathering, so he didn't even bother asking to tag along. He stayed home, planning to watch a movie and maybe get some work done, but fate had other plans. Around 10 p.m., Zayan's close friend Faizan sent him a video from the very party Alina was supposed to be at. In the short clip, Zayan could clearly see men and women dancing together, drinking and laughing. And there, in the middle of the dance floor, was Alina, her arms wrapped around a man Zayan had never seen before. They weren't just dancing. They were far too close, their movements far too intimate. Zayan's heart froze. At first, he thought maybe he was mistaken. Maybe it was just friendly fun. But as the video continued, he saw Alina lean in and kiss the man. The betrayal cut deeper than any knife could. Without telling Faizan, Zayan grabbed his car keys and drove straight to the party. His mind spun the whole way there. Should he confront her? Should he expose her in front of everyone? Or should he walk away silently, keeping his dignity intact? When he reached the venue, the thumping music from inside only fueled his rage. He pushed the door open and scanned the crowd. And there she was, still in the arms of that stranger, laughing as if the life she shared with him didn't exist. The room fell silent when Zayan stormed in. Alina froze, her smile disappearing as her eyes locked with his. She knew instantly she had been caught. Enjoying yourself? Zayan's voice cut through the music, cold and sharp. Alina stammered, "Zayan." It's not what it looks like, but he wasn't there for excuses. Zayan walked over to the bar, grabbed a glass, and clinked it with a spoon to draw everyone's attention. "Ladies and gentlemen," he announced, "I'd like to make a toast. To my wife, Alina, who told me she was at a girls-only party. Yet here she is, having her own kind of fun." Gasps filled the room. Alina's face turned pale. "And to the gentleman here," Zayan continued, nodding at the man beside her, "thank you for showing me what my wife truly values. Clearly, loyalty isn't one of them." The man looked uncomfortable, trying to back away, but Zayan wasn't done. He pulled a small envelope from his jacket pocket and tossed it onto the table near Alina. "That's a one-way ticket to your parents' house. I packed your bags before I came here. By the time you return tonight, they'll already be out of our home." Alina's eyes widened. You packed my things?" Zayan nodded calmly, though his chest was burning with rage. "I won't fight and I won't beg. You wanted freedom, you got it, but don't expect to step foot in my house again." The silence that followed was suffocating. Alina tried to grab his arm, tears streaming down her face. "Please, Zayan, I made a mistake." "It didn't mean anything." But Zayan shook her off. "Mistakes are tripping over a word. This was a choice." Then came his shocking revenge. Instead of shouting further or causing a scene, Zayan pulled out his phone, opened the same video Faizan had sent him, and played it on the big screen TV in the lounge. Everyone at the party watched as Alina kissed the man passionately, completely unaware she was being recorded earlier. Her reputation shattered in seconds. People whispered, some laughed, and others shook their heads in disappointment. Alina crumbled, covering her face with her hands, sobbing uncontrollably. Zayan simply turned, walked out and left her there, her shame exposed, her lies uncovered. Driving home, his chest was heavy, but he felt strangely calm. He didn't scream, he didn't break down, and he didn't let her manipulate him with tears. His revenge wasn't violent, it was clean, precise, and final. He had taken back his dignity, while leaving Alina to face the weight of her own actions. The next day, Alina's family called, begging him to reconsider. But Zayan stood firm. He wasn't cruel, but he wasn't weak either. "I loved her once," he told them, "but love without loyalty is nothing. She made her choice, and now I've made mine." In time, Zayan healed, finding strength in his independence. Alina, on the other hand, was left with regret, haunted by the memory of that night when her husband walked into a party and walked out with everything she lost.